I recently listened to Sean Rad, former CEO of Tinder, and he said something like, the really successful startup founders, they are able to scale with their firm over the different, so scale personally over the different stages of a startup. How do you see that? How do you yourself handle this? And maybe what challenges have you faced in the past? Let's talk about that.
Right. So when I started my startup, actually I was by myself and I was coding myself. So I was in this crazy position where you have to do literally everything.
Yes.
So you have to build the product, find users, and test the technology and do marketing, like communication. It's literally like 360. Like you have to do everything.
Everything. Yeah.
And so what you do, you start like that. So that's the way my personal experience. I started to be like more a product guy. So I was really focused on like the product and the technology. And then what happened is like I start having other people joining my my mission. And so we become more people. Now we are like 7 people and we are expanding quickly. And so like my role has shifted. So before I was just doing product and basically doing everything. Now I need to manage people.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, is the main shift. So now I need to make sure that people actually work in a nice environment. They have everything it takes to be productive. They have clear objectives, so they have clear plans, and there are money in the bank to pay their salary.
Yeah.
So there are like another set of problems, because before it was just me. I actually can eat noodles. I don't care. I just go on with that. Now, like obviously, you need to build a business. You need to build a healthy company. You need to manage expectation of people and also their career growth.
Yeah.
So there are all a new set of problems, and therefore you as a person need to change your skills.
Yeah.
So your skill set will now, like for example, I'm not coding anymore. So I'm actually like in JavaScript, like the building the app. I'm not dealing with that like completely. It's like now it's completely like delegated. Mm-hmm. So I think like the most difficult challenge that you have is to delegate.
Okay.
So what I mean by that is, at the beginning you're like a control freak.
Yeah.
Right? So you want to have everything under control, every single detail. You say, oh, why this line of code is not written the way that I'm expecting to be written, or why this table in the database has this column, I don't think this is important. And so you're controlling everything till the point that it becomes unsustainable. So like one thing I've realized and learned is like I need to trust people. Mm-hmm. And actually, so now I don't look so much into the details. I give more clear objectives. Mm-hmm. So instead of like so much detail like requirements, I give more detailed objectives, which is like broader than requirements, right? And that's something that helped me to a little bit think more about the strategy, think more about financing, think more about higher level things, right? Because I think so that's the way your job shifts. So from really like low level, like think about the table in the database, to a higher level thinking like about the financing or about the strategy in 5 years.